Gold reserves by central banks are now greater than their treasury reserves. That makes complete sense because the price of gold has gone up and the price of bonds have gone down over the last few years. So again, the question is that's just a function of price. Are they actually buying more ounces of gold? If they're really hoarding gold, that means that they are just accumulating massive amounts of gold itself and putting it into their vaults. Is that being done right now?
No, and they measure it in tons held by the foreign central banks, and it's increased at about 5% over the last 5 years. That's not annualized. So about 1% a year. So they very slowly bought. Huge portion of that change in gold in FX reserves is price. It's not tonnage. Tonnage is really what you need to be looking at, and that doesn't show any signs that in aggregate they're grossly buying. There are some countries that are buying. There are some countries that are selling. But in aggregate, there's no story there. This all leads to, then why is gold going up? I think the answer is speculation. Everything that goes up, the market just gloms onto and wants to buy. It's buying Beyond Meat at $8 a share when it was 50 cents and bankrupt a week ago. Cryptocurrencies, altcoins. And the last graph just shows that the call put skew is just so grossly out of whack towards call. So much call volume, it's just unbelievable. If you're really worried about debasement and if you're worried about these long-term structural issues, you're not buying calls, you're buying gold. And the fact that speculation is running so rampant in these derivative markets for gold is just another clue that what's going on in gold is not sustainable. Gold's not going to zero, but it's just so far out of its range. It's so overbought that it's due for a correction. Here's the crazy part, Lance. I think it could correct 25 or even 50% and still be in a bullish trend. If you're bullish gold long term, hold on to it. It could be going down to 2,000, but it's still in the bullish trend. If you're bullish gold, but you're not hung up on narratives and this other stuff, sell it. You can buy it back cheaper prices, just like every other financial asset. How many times have we taken profits in Magnificent Seven stocks that have gone up? We like their stories, but just take some profits, take some money off the table because they can be overbought, even though this fundamental story makes sense.
We're long gold and silver and uranium and other stuff. We have a portfolio that carries that. So we're long these asset classes. We're not poo-pooing these asset classes and saying, oh, we're just bearish gold, you need to get out of gold. We're not saying that at all. All we're trying to lay out for you is the reality of the facts that are going on within the markets. Most of the stuff that you're hearing is just narrative to get clicks and views or to sell you gold. Let me ask you a question real quick. Have you ever seen an apocalyptic movie and they're all running around bartering with gold? No. So if we get into that environment, it's not going to be gold that saves you. Forget all that narrative. Just focus on the facts.
Catch me daily on The Real Investment Show. The link is in the description.